Hey VC, it's Glen Kellaway. It's late Saturday afternoon, about 20 to 5 here in Trenton, Ontario. This is kind of a spontaneous video. I wasn't going to do a video today. I did a contest entry this morning. I never count those as real videos. They are, but just more of a support thing and fun. But I've been listening to Procol Harum all day today, one of my favorite bands. I put an Instagram post on my Instagram account and got a lot of likes right away, so I'm assuming there's a lot of Procol Harum fans out there. So I just wanted to kind of go through my collection of Procol Harum records, talk a little bit about them. Number one, Gary Brooker is one of my favorite singers of all time. Robin Trower, well, he was with the band and then formed his own power trio as an incredible guitar player. Matthew Fisher was a great writer and producer for them. Keith Rolfe, lyricist. B.J. Wilson, drummer. Great band, just a great band. I never saw them live, wish I had have. So here's their first album. That is self-titled. This is the 40th anniversary edition CD on Salvo. I don't think this is the esoteric ones. It's a lot of bonus tracks. So what happened with Procol Harum is they released the incredible Whiter Shade of Pale in 1967 before they had an album out. This is prior to Robin Trower joining, actually. The song became a huge hit. Number one in the UK, number one in Canada. Only hit number 5 in the US. I don't know what's wrong with you people in the US, but yeah, so incredible song. It's now sold over 10 million copies, which is unheard of for a single. So after that, they recorded this album. Released a song off of this called Hamburg, which was a minor hit. And then this album came out kind of in between Whiter Shade of Pale and Hamburg being released. Then they kind of put their really what you call the great lineup they had of the band. Robin Trower joined, a couple of people left, and they had a lot of success. Toured, opened for Jimi Hendrix, and they started to get a following. The second album, sorry, I don't have these in order, kind of stupid. Shining Brightly. Now, this is my second favorite Procol Harum album. This has the epic song in Held 'Twas in I, which is, I have no idea how long, but it takes up probably the whole side of an album. This is an excellent album. Great place to start if you're a Procol Harum fan, or if you want to get into the band, I mean. Shining Brightly is a great title song, and then In Held 'Twas in I is just an epic masterpiece of a song. Pretty proggy, that song. Yeah, that's their second album. After that, my favorite Procol Harum album, A Salty Dog. This is an original master recording, SACD MoFi. The number 1731. I think there was 5,000 made. Fantastic album. This is just one of the great albums of all time. Salty Dog. Matthew Fisher produced this album. Afterwards, there was a bit of, I think, a power struggle in the band for writing the songs and singing the songs, and Gary Brooker won out and Matthew Fisher left. There's a couple more. This is another version of a Salty Dog that I have. This is on, I'm trying to think what label this is. Excuse me. Repertoire Records. I'm not sure if this gets much love in terms of sound quality. And then Esoteric, which seems to be the best sounding, besides that MoFi one I showed, just the regular Redbook CDs, this seems to be the one that gets the most love. This has 2 discs with it, the album and then bonus tracks on the second disc. Cool pictures. And then let's see what this is here. You know, if this is a poster, I haven't really looked at that before. That would make it cool. So, kind of a poster that comes with it, with all the lyrics to the songs on front and back. That'd make a cool poster. I've got to think about that. I'm not sure in terms of what came next. I think it was Home, which I don't think I brought over with me, or did I? No, I think Home was the next CD. Then the next 2 would have been Grand Hotel. Actually, it's the one I'm playing in the background. Just hang on 1 second. I lied. Broken Barricades. If you are into guitar, this is really a Robin Trower. I mean, it's Procol Harum, but Robin Trower, you can tell, really took control of the band on this album. A lot of great guitar playing in this if you're used to Robin Trower's solo stuff. If you're more of, I'm not going to say this is heavy metal, but if you're more into heavy music, this is the album for you. Great album. And you might be able to hear that in the background. Okay, so back to these 2. Procol Harum, Grand Hotel. Another excellent, excellent album. At some point, Robin Trower left, and I can't remember who the new guitarist was. Another great album, Exotic Fruit, Birds and Fruit. There was some later stuff. Here's Symphonic Procol Harum. I just picked that up. I don't think I've ever listened to it. I think I just picked it up to see. I should give it a listen, I guess. The Long Goodbye, Symphonic Procol Harum. This was their latest album, Novum, which came out in, I can't read that, sorry. And The Prodigal Stranger is another one. These are later releases for sure. My vinyl. This is another one of the great live albums of all time. Procol Harum live with the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra. They do Salty Dog on here. They do In Hell 'Twas I, which I talked about. Yeah, great. Conquistador, which is on their first album. It's a studio song, and then they did it on here live to start this album, and it became a smash hit single, the live version. That's probably where everybody would know that song from. Great album. I picked up this. I asked my buddy if he had any copy. I don't have the Salty Dog on vinyl. And I asked my buddy at a record store, he said, "You get Salty Dog?" I said, "Yeah, he got some version of it." And I don't think he looked at it closely enough because it just says Procol Harum, a Salty Dog. It turns out it's a comp. It's songs from their first two albums, the self-titled Procol Harum album and Shine On Brightly. It's from Germany, and still a pretty good record, but it's not the Salty Dog album I wanted, but it's still a good listen. So anyway, that's my my Procol Harum collection. I got to get more vinyl. I really want a Salty Dog Mo-Fi on vinyl. It's out of print. I'll find it. I don't want to pay a crazy amount of money for it, but I'll just be patient. I have my SACD, which is really good. That'll hold me until I get it. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. I'm having a heck of a time getting that in the plastic. Saturday night coming up. Have a good time. Party on. And peace and love, everyone.